Everybody. Welcome to Sunday morning 10 a.m. I'm Debbie Dower, not to be confused with Debbie Downer. I know most of you. Some of you are new to me, so thank you for taking a chance and coming in to take one of my classes. I do teach something that's a little different than the typical Journey into Power sequence that we call adaptation. And adaptation is a yoga teacher training that my husband and I co-lead here. And our second cohort of that training starts in March. So if you already have a 200-hour yoga certification and are thinking of getting a 300-hour to fulfill a 500-hour, that's like the most that you get in Yoga Alliance. So anyhow, if you're thinking about doing that and you kind of like my style, we start up in March, so check it out. And if you have any questions about it, let me know. So we're going to start in child's pose. Your forehead resting on the mat. Your arms reaching forward, your hips back towards your heels. And just give yourself an opportunity to sink in and really arrive. So I speak to often the seasons and where we are. And right now, seasonally, we are in winter. We are here. We've arrived in the most yin of all seasons. So winter is very much in contrast to spring. It's cold, it's darker. It's time for us to sort of hibernate, to get more in tune with our internal world and really get clear on what it is that we want to cultivate in the spring. The winter season is a time that the plants and the animals really need to manage their resources. And this is a time for you to be mindful of where you're allowing your energy to move out into and let go of that unnecessary stuff. So if some intention has bubbled up for you in regards to being a little more mindful of where your energy is being sent to, of how your relationship with yourself is, or what do you want to cultivate? Whatever intention has bubbled up for you, allow your palms to turn up to the sky and offer out that intention. And if there's something else entirely, this is your yoga practice. Setting that intention allows you to see whatever that is come to fruition, setting that goal. And then inhale, let those palms turn down to the earth and lift up into a tabletop position on hands and knees. And we're going to start with just some nice, juicy, circling tabletops. So you're going to let your hips move back towards your right heel, across to your left heel, and then inhale back up to your hands. Exhale to the right, across to the left, and inhale back up to the hands. Keep going and allow yourself to feel those little snaps and pops and cracks and things that start to articulate and move around. We're starting to get the water flowing into our body. Winter is also the water season. The water element is highlighted. So we will certainly be finding some fluidity within our practice today. Switch the direction of your circles, hips to the left, across to the right, and then inhaling back up to those hands. That exhale back and the inhale forward. Last circle this direction, inhaling into your tabletop, exhaling into downward facing dog pose. Move it around, keep moving. Your favorite movements that you like to do in your downward dog, go for it. Again, getting that water starting to flow. Tapping into your breath. And before we get too still here, let your hands walk all the way back to your feet, coming to the back of your mat in a forward fold. Allowing your head to hang. Breathing into this tractioning through your spine. letting go of any unnecessary gripping or tension. You can make a box with your arms and find a gentle sway side to side. And then release your hands down to the ground and just bring your hands all the way down. You might need to bend your knees to do that, and just kind of squat down so you can peek forward for a second. So just a pause so you can see what I'm about to do. So what I'm going to have y'all do is your hands are going to be, this is going to fall off. There we go. Hands interlaced behind your head, and that helps you to traction your neck. But we're going to do these quick bounces, which looks like this. And you're still just breathing your full inhale and your exhale. But these little bounces, it's a way to train our fascia, our tissue, a little bit better. And it's going to get us to tap into our back line, which is a meridian that's highlighted during this winter season. So go ahead, hips up to the sky again. Hands interlaced right at the base of your skull to give your neck a little traction, and find these little bounces. And as you find these bounces, feel the buoyancy, the elasticity within your tissue as you're finding that. So we're tapping into the back line of our body. It's the bladder meridian, which is one of the water meridians. Makes sense, bladder moves the water out. And let it go. Let your hands release down to the earth. We're going to walk the feet about as wide as your mat. So the sides of your feet are touching the sides of your mat. Bend your knees so your thighs are almost parallel to the earth, elbows onto your quads. Inhale, let your heart reach forward, broaden through those collarbones. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, the heart reaches forward, broaden the heart. Exhale as you round. Keep going. Your breath guiding you through this. Find that breath, that articulation through the spine, the front and the back line of our body. The front line is the kidney meridian, also a water meridian. So we're going to find a lot of balance front to back today as well. Then exhale, hang to the earth. Heavy head, toe heel those feet back to hip width distance apart. Let your head go. And then feel an engagement through your inner thigh muscles, hugging in and zipping up to your pubic bone. Let that unfurl your spine all the way up to stand. And as you come all the way up, inhale, let your arms reach up to the sky. Exhale as you gather your hands into heart center. And just take a moment to close your eyes and connect to yourself. And as you connect within yourself, ask yourself, what do you want to cultivate in the spring season? And now is the time to create that cultivation, gathering our resources. And with that intention present in your heart and in your mind, let's offer out one collective Om. Deep breath in. Inhale those arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down to the earth. Inhale, find a halfway lift and just peek forward again. So the way that we're going to find a halfway lift is you're going to try to see if you can allow that to start at the base of your spine. So you ripple out to a halfway lift. And then when we fold, let your heart lead the way down. So we're going to try that a couple times. Go ahead and hang. Inhale, find your halfway lift, rippling out. And then exhale, the heart leads the way as you fold. Again, inhale, ripple out, halfway lift. Exhale, the heart leads the way. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, ripple it out. Stay there. Walk out. Downward facing dog pose. Inhale, ripple forward to a high plank position. Exhale, ripple back through downward facing dog pose. Inhale, ripple it forward to your plank. Exhale, ripple it back through downward dog. Couple more times. Your breath guiding you through. Feeling that articulation through your spine, feeling that watery element within your body. One more time. That inhale to ripple it forward. Exhale to ripple it back. And now inhale, let your knees come down to the ground. You're going to reach your heart forward like you're doing a saggy cow. Your hands are a little too far forward, but that's okay. Yep. Exhale, take it back into your downward dog pose. Inhale, the knees down, heart forward, that saggy cow thing. Exhale, take it back, downward dog. Keep going. Inhale, knees down, broaden those collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees down, broaden those collarbones. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, the knees down. Let your hands crawl back so you're in a true tabletop position. Yep, we're going to take the right leg, reach it back, and let your left arm reach forward, finding a spinal balance. Take an inhale. Exhale, the elbow and the knee connect beneath you. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, gather it in. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, gather it in. Inhale, reach and pause. Bend your right knee, reach your left hand back for that ankle. Go ahead and, yep, if you can. Oh, so close, Jody. Oh, yes. And then kick that foot into the hand. Soften that heart forward. And inhale, reach the leg back, the arm forward. Keep your leg long, lower your left hand down. Left toes curl under, up and back into a one-legged dog with that right leg to the sky. Heel to your bum. Twist that hip open. Breathe. If anybody wants to, you could bring your left forearm down to the earth, and you can lift up onto those right fingertips it is. Yes, there it is. And inhale, back up to both hands. Reach that right leg back. Exhale, the right foot steps between your hands. Up high onto your fingertips. We're going to take an inhale, bend both knees, let your heart reach forward. Exhale, your hips up and back, folding over your right leg. Inhale, bend the knees, open the heart. Exhale, those hips up and back. Keep going. Your breath guiding you through this little pulsation, opening through the front and opening through the back. Yep. Inhale, bend those knees open. Exhale, bow it over. Looks great. And you're moving with the range of motion that your body can give you. Appreciating what your body's ability is, not judging it. And now next time as you bow over that right leg, you're going to stay and we're going to come into a pyramid pose. Let your left foot hop in just a little bit closer. Soften your right knee. Pull that right outer hip up and back. Inhale, let your heart reach forward. Soften your heart towards your toes. Your chin melts into your chest. Nice long neck. This is the integration phase, getting our body ready for the movement that is to come, getting that water moving, the nutrients going where it needs to go. And now inhale, halfway lift through your heart. Let the weight shift to your right foot, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, let that left foot join your right foot at the head of the mat. Fold and hang. Inhale, unfurl all the way up to stand. Let your arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, that ripple out to your halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. We're going to hold the plank. Inhale, let your heart reach forward a little bit further. Exhale, find a crunch in the air. Chin to chest, curl your tail under. Inhale, your heart reaches forward. Exhale, that crunch in the air. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, the crunch. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, the crunch. Inhale, heart forward. One more time. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale to your plank. Exhale all the way down to the earth. Yeah, isn't that nice? Inhale, peel up just a little bit. Look over that right shoulder. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, peel it up a little bit. Look left. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your hands, lift your legs. Yes. Exhale, the hands down, hips to your heels like child's pose. Excuse me. And then you're going to curl up, sitting up onto your heels. If this does not work for your knees and ankles, You're fine to stand up onto your knees. So you do what you need to do. So either hands to your hips or hands back by your feet. We're going to inhale, lift the heart up, roll the shoulders back, look up to the sky, and then exhale, bring it into your tabletop position on hands and knees. Your left leg reaches back and your right arm reaches forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, the elbow and knee connect beneath. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, connect. Inhale, reach. Last time, draw it in. Inhale, reach and pause. Bend that left knee, reach your right hand back for the ankle. If you make a connection there, go ahead and kick that leg back into the hand. Breathe into your chest opening, your shoulder softening open. Nice. And then inhale, release. Leg back, arm forward. Exhale, the hand down, the leg stays lifted. Inhale, one-legged dog, left leg in the air. Heel to your bum, twist it open. And you could lower your right forearm down and lift up high onto your left fingertips if you'd like. You do not have to. Honor what your body is asking you for. Inhale, back up to both hands. Reach that left leg back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward. Up high onto those fingertips. Inhale, bend both knees. Open that heart forward. Exhale, up and back. Bow over the left leg. Inhale, bend the knees. Open the heart. Exhale, those hips up and back. Keep going. That inhale brings you forward. The exhale sends you back. Your breath, your rhythm guiding you through this. Next time, whenever that is, no rush, your hips up and back, hop that right foot in a little bit closer for pyramid pose. Inhale, reach your heart forward, soften your heart towards those left toes. So let that right foot hop back, Suzette. Yep, there you go. So just into pyramid pose. Yeah. Feel that left hip pulling up and back. Softening your heart towards your toes. Allowing your neck to be easy. Let your head hang. And inhale, halfway lift. Weight shifts to your left foot, right leg up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, the right foot joins that left foot. Hang. Inhale, rippling out to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold again to the earth. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach those arms up, lift the heart. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, that rippling out, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank again, hold the plank. Inhale, exhale, right knee into your nose, right on in. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, the left knee into your nose. Inhale to your plank. Exhale, that right knee in. Inhale to your plank. Last time, left knee in. Inhale to your plank, and yes, all the way down again, no worries. Inhale, peel it up, look over that right shoulder. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, peel it up, look left. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, the chest, the hands, the legs all lift. Exhale, those hands down, hips to your heels. Curl it up, sitting up onto your heels or stand to your knees. Hands back to your hips. Inhale, lift that heart up, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, the hands dive forward, curl your toes under, downward dog pose. Settling into your downward dog. Really feel those thumb pads pressing into the earth. Allow those collarbones to broaden. That weight up and back into your hips. One more. Inhale. Empty those lungs, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach those arms up. Lift the heart up. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga. Keep your heart open for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Keep your neck long in your downward dog. No gripping. Yep, keep that heart open. Last inhale here. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, that rippling out halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up, reach up, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, heart open. Deep breath into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Space for the neck. Broad collarbones. Last inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga, empty completely. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Keep that breath going. Broaden those collarbones here, even in your downward dog. Last inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Last sun A. Inhale all the way up. Reach those arms. Exhale, fold. Full breath into your halfway lift. Chaturanga. Empty those lungs. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe. Last inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees, Utkatasana. We're going to stay here. Bend your elbows into a cactus position. And actually, let's take our hands to our thighs for a moment. I'm just seeing a few people around here. Look at your feet. Make sure your feet are looking forward and your heels are kind of back behind the space between your second and third toe. And then are your knees over top of your second toe? So keep that space. And we're just going to stay here for a moment looking at that. And then inhale, lift your hips up a little bit. Keep the knees over the second toe. Exhale, bend your knees. Keep them over the second toe. Inhale, lift a little. Exhale, sink a little. All right, now that we've got that, now let's find the cactus arms. Yep, keep that little pulse going. Inhale as you lift, the arms can lift. Exhale as you bend, they bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Yep, you can keep looking at your knees if you need to. Keep those knees right over that second toe. It's a tricky thing to do, but eventually you'll get it. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Now go ahead, inhale all the way to stand. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Inhale, that rippling out halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot to your right hand, coming up into warrior one. We're going to hang out here. So in your warrior one, feel that right upper leg bone pull back into its socket so the left can move forward. Outer edge of your left foot is pressing into the earth, so your arch is lifting. And now grip the earth with all 10 toes so you can feel those arches engaging a little bit more. Now we're going to take our hands around behind the back, interlace those hands, roll the shoulders back, pull the hands down, letting your heart lift up to the sky. As you inhale, feel that lift of your heart up. And as you exhale, soften those shoulder blades down your back. Yep. That inhale, feel that lift through the heart. Exhale, soften those shoulder blades. One more. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga. Full breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Come on up. Breathe here. That left upper leg bone is going to pull back. Yep. The right snuggles forward. And then go ahead and feel those toes gripping into the earth. Yep. Hands come around behind the back. Roll the shoulders back. Pull those hands down towards your right leg. That inhale to feel that lift of the heart up to the sky. Exhale to soften those shoulder blades down the back. Yep, that inhale, feeling that lift of the heart. Exhale, the ease of the shoulders. Again, inhale, exhale, ease. Inhale, arms to the sky. Chaturanga as you exhale. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Broaden those collarbones. No gripping in the shoulders here. Yep, make some noise if you need. It's all good. Last inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold it down. One breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, that ripple out halfway. Chaturanga. Excuse me. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot forward. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Full inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward. That full breath in, reaching up, warrior one. Move through, chaturanga. Exhale. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Cultivate breath. Cultivate breath right now. Last inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, that rippling out halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, Utkatasana, full breath in. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway, chaturanga, empty those lungs. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, right foot forward. Inhale brings you up, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, left foot forward. That full breath in to reach up. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. We will all meet in downward dog. Your breath, your movement. Honor yourself right now. And as you notice that inhale, move in your mind, tell yourself just, and as you exhale, be, just be here. One more inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, that halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it to the earth. Inhale, halfway, fill those lungs. Chaturanga, empty. This doesn't have to be a race. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, right foot forward. Full breath in to reach all the way up and move through your vinyasa to the other side. Take your time. This is not a rush. And when you're ready, left foot forward, that full breath in to reach it up and move through, again, your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward dog. Honor your breath, honor your body, honor your spirit. One more inhale, empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, chaturanga. That deep inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing, right foot forward. That full breath in to bring you up to your warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa to the other side. Again, it's not a race. Your breath guides you. And when you're ready, that left foot forward, that full inhale to reach up, move through your flow. Take your time. Honor your breath. And when you get there, you can take a nice full inhale. Let it go. If you need another one, please do. And one more inhale. Empty it out, feet to hands. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. We're going to bend the knees, come into Utkatasana, hang out here. Just pause, palms turn forward, and just take another peek down. Are those toes forward? Are those heels back behind that space between the second and third toe? All right, now let's take an inhale. Arms move back a little further. Exhale, fold, sweep the arms by your hips. Inhale, bring it back up, palms forward. Exhale, fold and sweep. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. One more time. Inhale up. And now as we fold, catch your hands behind your back. Roll your hips up to the sky, your hands overhead, but try to squeeze your shoulder blades together behind your back. Yes. Nice. Very good. And now let both knees have a little bit of a softness to them. So kind of micro bend in both knees. Let your right leg start to straighten as your right shoulder rolls open to the right. Yep. And then exhale, fold, both knees soft. Inhale, left leg starts to straighten. Roll that left shoulder open. Exhale, both knees soften, fold. One more. Inhale, right leg straightens. Roll it open to the right. Exhale to fold. Inhale to the left. Exhale, fold, hands to the earth, hang. Inhale, that ripple out, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing, stay here. Let's inhale, right leg up to the sky. Heel to your bum, twist it open, we're not flipping. Take another inhale. Exhale, the right knee into your nose. Inhale, lift, twist that right hip open. Exhale, the knee outside of your right upper arm bone. Yep. Inhale, lift, twist it open. Exhale, the knee crosses to the left. Kick your leg through for wild thing. That left heel spirals down, left arm up to the sky. Yep. There it is. We've got it. Nice. And exhale, left hand down, right knee into your nose. Inhale, lift it back one more time. Twist that hip open and step right foot between your hands. Hands stay to the earth for a moment. Just arrive here. With your hands to the earth, feel that right upper leg bone snuggle back, the left forward. And now let's inhale, rise up into Crescent Warrior. In your Crescent Warrior, feel a sense of all of the weight dripping down your back to your left leg. So feel a surrender. Another, let that weight melt back. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, the weight shifts forward to your right foot. Left knee lifts up, elbows in. Inhale, step it back, crescent lunge. The weight shifts back. Exhale, the weight shifts forward. Inhale, the weight shifts back. Exhale, the weight shifts forward. Keep going at your pace. Find that rhythm that works with your body. Yep. This is a give and take. Beautiful. Inhale it back. Exhale it forward. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale, bring it forward. Stay here. Elbows are in. Feel a sense of engaging through your inner thighs. You should feel your pelvic floor lift a little bit with that. Whoa. Sorry, I'm going to make Suzanne fall over here. We're going to let that left knee open to the left and then circle it down to the earth and back up in front. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale it down and back up in front. Yep, again. Nice. One more. And now keep the knee lifted in front of you. You could take your right peace fingers, it's your left peace fingers. It's my right. Hook them around your left big toe and extend that leg forward if it works for you. If not, hold on to the knee. All good. Let's reach that right arm up by the ear, opening that left foot or knee open to the left as your right arm reaches to the right. I'll get the right and left thing right in a second here. My brain just has to wrap around it. Expand across those collarbones. Feel those inner thighs engaging here. And now inhale that left knee forward. We're going to reach the arms up to the sky. Take it back into airplane pose. And then from airplane, hands to prayer. Let's twist open to half moon. That left hip peels open to the left. Left arm up to the sky. Engage through the inner thighs here. Yes. Nice, Caitlin. Reach that left leg up even higher. Yes. There it is. So now don't think too hard about it. We're going to bend the right knee and you're going to float back into warrior two. Yes. Hands to your hips. Are the hips looking over to that long edge of your mat? And then bring your hands on top of your hips, like on your pelvic shelf. So cut in high to your waist and come right on top of them. Are they level? If your hips are not level, you probably need to let the weight shift back to your left leg a little bit, your left hip a little bit, and then go ahead and reach those arms out. There you go. Feel your arms pulling apart. And then can you soften? Surrender. Yes. Nice. Those arms apart. Bending the right knee a little bit deeper. Yes. Very nice. Yep, we're going for it, Adam. Don't worry. We're getting there. So you can follow Adam. Inhale, let your right leg straighten, arms up to the sky. And then exhale, soften the knee, arms float down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, soften it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften it down. Tapping into that watery element. Find that fluidity. Find that flow. Inhale to lift. Exhale to soften it down. Inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, lift. Your left hand is going to catch your right wrist. Pull that right arm back. Melt back. Feel that weight surrender into that left hip. Inhale, come on up. Arms to T. Melt it out to triangle pose. Beautiful. Expand across those collarbones. Yep, you can take that left arm if you'd like, wrap it around behind your back. You can breathe across the collarbone, breathe across the shoulder. Beautiful. And if your arm is bound, go ahead and unbind. Inhale all the way back up to stand. Turn those toes to face that long edge of your mat. Hands to hips. Inhale, lift the heart to the sky. Exhale, fold down to the earth. Hands come down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And then soften your heart to the earth. If anybody wants to find an inversion here, you're welcome to go ahead and find your tripod headstand. Otherwise, we're here and we're breathing. And as you notice that inhale move in your mind, just, and as you exhale, be. That inhale, just, the exhale, be. Just be in this pose. Just be in this space. And where are you muscling into this pose? Where can you let go of that unnecessary gripping? And if your legs are lifted, go ahead and bring them back down to earth. And let's all inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk those hands over to your right foot. Pivot all 10 toes to face forward. So your right foot is going to walk over to the right, bringing your hands inside of your right foot for lizard lunge. Wiggle that left foot back, lower that left knee down. Awesome. So we're going to do some nice hip mobilizations here. We're going to roll to the outer edge of your right foot, and then inhale, push your hips back. And now roll back to the sole of the foot and bend your knee forward. Inhale, roll it open, hips push back. Exhale, sole the foot down, bend the knee. Inhale, roll it open, hips back. Exhale, sole of the foot down and bend. Keep going, just a big circle here. Inhale and the exhale. Yep, inhale, roll it open, hips back. Exhale, sole of the foot down and bend. Good, one more circle this way. And now go ahead and roll open to the outer edge of that right foot, right hand to the right thigh, looking over your right shoulder. If you can see your left foot very clearly behind you, go ahead and bend that knee, holding onto your left ankle with your hand. And now kick that foot back into your hand to broaden across your collarbone a little bit more. Yep. And if you feel like, whoa, my hips are super low to the ground, you might be able to lower onto your left forearm rather than staying up onto the hand. Yep. Go for it. Nice. Yeah, that's it, Connor. Good. And gently release your hand from your foot, 2 hands back down onto the earth. We're going to curl those left toes under, knee lifts up. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back, one-legged dog. Heel to your bum. You can flip your dog over. Push those feet down, lift the hips up, reach that right arm overhead. Some of you might be juicy enough to go into a wheel pose. If not, just circle that right arm around. Just find some nice range of motion here with the arm. And inhale, unflip, right leg up to the sky, right side half pigeon, right knee to your right wrist. Before we fold forward, feel a sense of your right upper leg bone snuggling back into its socket and your left forward. Yep. Inhale, lift your heart, and now go ahead and fold all the way down to the earth. Your forehead touching some sort of support. Maybe it's your hands, a block, the mat. But really give yourself the gift of surrendering into this pose. And absolutely, as you inhale in your mind, tell yourself just. And as you exhale, be. Just be here. Nowhere to go, nothing else to do. Just be. And in this pose, where can you let go a little more? Maybe it's your shoulders. Maybe it's your forehead. Maybe it's your jaw. Let go of that unnecessary gripping. Maybe a little rock of those hips side to side, letting go of those sticky spots. Then after a few good rocks, pause and let your pelvis get heavy again. And you can stay right here, appreciating this stretch for your hips. If you want to bring this into more of a front body opening pose, you can crawl your hands in towards your right knee, bringing your torso up. And then bending your left knee, holding on to that left ankle. And then from here, some of you might be able to hook that left elbow around the foot and reach that right arm up to the sky, binding your hands. If you just hold on to the foot, you can still reach your right arm up to the sky and find that balance here. Yeah, that's it, Caitlin. Inner thigh engagement will help you to stay there. Yep, squeezing in, that's the support. And if you did bring it on upright, go ahead and gently release. Everybody crawl that torso back upright. And we're gonna rock on over to the right butt cheek. And as you do, stay open to the long edge of your mat. So over to the right butt cheek, you're gonna keep yourself open to that long edge. Yep, inhale the arms up to the sky. Yep, and as you open up, you're gonna let that left knee and the left toes look up to the sky. Perfect. Inhale the arms up. We're gonna side bend over to the left leg. Bend your right elbow and cup the back of your head. Inhale, roll your heart open to the sky, and then exhale, spiral it down to your left leg. Inhale, open to the sky. Exhale, spiral it down. Again, inhale, open. Exhale it down. Last time, inhale, open. Exhale it down, hands to either side of your left leg. Inhale, find a halfway lift and soften your heart out to your left toes. Your chin melts into your chest. Breathing here. Just be here. Find that surrender. Letting go of that unnecessary tension in this pose. With each exhale, feel a sense of a gentle sigh. And now from here, you're going to take your right hand, sweep it to the head of your mat. And then your left arm is going to sweep over your head, bringing you up into stargazer pose. Exhale, bring it down, twist back over to your left leg. The inhale brings you back up, stargazer. Exhale, down, twisting to that left leg. Inhale, stargazer. Exhale, twist it down. Inhale, stargazer. That exhale to twist it down. Last time, inhale, stargazer, stay lifted. You're going to take your left hand, bring it down to the mat. You're onto the ball of your left foot, right knee into your nose. Inhale, reach that right leg up and back, twist the hip open, nice big stretch. Exhale, the right foot steps wide outside of your right hand at the head of the mat. Left foot wide outside of your left hand, down into a yoga squat, malasana. And it doesn't have to be a super low squat. You go where your knees and your ankles and your hips can take you. Hands to prayer, broad collarbones. Feel your elbows pushing into your knees and your knees trying to push into your elbows here. Cultivate breath. And then inhale, the hands down, hips up to the sky. Exhale as you toe heel your feet back to hip width. One breath. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway, Chaturanga. Full inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing, stay here. Inhale, the left leg up to the sky. Heel to your bum, twist the hip open. We're not flipping yet. Take another inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift, twist it open. Exhale, the knee outside of that left upper arm bone. Inhale, lift, twist it open. Exhale, the knee crosses to the right. Kick it through for wild thing. Right heel down, right arm up to the sky. Feel that engagement through the inner thighs. That broadening across that right collarbone. Can you twist the chest open a little bit more? Yes. Exhale, right hand down, left knee into your nose. One more inhale, reach back, twist open, step the left foot between the hands and arrive. Feel that left upper leg bone snuggling back and the right forward. And then inhale, come on up, crescent warrior. And as you come up into this crescent warrior, feel that weight, surrender back to your right leg. Feel that ease dripping down your back to that right leg. One more inhale. Exhale the weight forward to your left leg. Right knee lifts, elbows in. The inhale, take it back. Let all the weight shift back. Exhale, it comes forward. Inhale it back. That weight shifts. Exhale, bring it forward. Keep going. Find your rhythm. Your elastic recoil. That inhale, you stretch. You exhale, you recoil forward. Yep. Find that rubber band aspect in your body. Loading and exploding. One more. Inhale it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Stay here. That right knee is lifted. Squeeze into those inner thighs. Inhale, the right knee opens to the right. Exhale it down and back up in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, down and back up. That's it. Inhale and the exhale. And now stay with that knee forward. Your right peace fingers maybe around your right big toe to extend the leg or not. Hang on to your knee. Left arm up by your ear. Take an inhale. Exhale. That right leg opens to the right. Left arm reaches to the left. You could be looking to the left. Squeeze into those inner thighs for support and balance here. Broaden across those collarbones. Find a sense of stillness. And then inhale the knee forward, arms up to the sky. Exhale, airplane pose. Yeah. Yep. Hands to prayer. Half moon. Let that right hip twist open to the right. Right arm up to the sky. Inner thighs for stability. Keep that communication. Inner thighs hugging in. And then don't think too much. Just bend that left knee and float back to warrior two. That right foot lands. Hands to the hips. Get those hips looking to that long edge of your mat. Yep. And then onto that pelvic shelf. Are they level? Arms out to your T. Let those arms reach away from each other. Really pull those arms apart. Nice. And then can you melt those arms apart? Find ease here. Yeah, nice. I just need to walk by people sometimes. It's like those habits never die, do they? Bernadette and I have been hanging out for a long time together. We're going to bend that left knee a little bit deeper. And now inhale, left leg straightens, arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, arms float down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, soften it down. Keep going. Find your flow. Tapping into that watery element. Connecting into your breath. Nice. And now this time, inhale, lift up. Right hand catches that left wrist. Pull that arm back. Breathe into those left ribs. Feel that expansion. Inhale, come on up. Melt it out to your triangle pose. Broaden those collarbones. You can take that right arm, wrap it around behind your back if you'd like. Rolling that right shoulder open. Cultivate breath. And if you went for the bind, unbind. Inhale all the way back up. Turn those toes to face the long edge of your mat. And we're going to take the toes and turn them out. So we're coming into Goddess Temple pose, also known as a wide second position. We're going to find our elbows into that cactus position. So we're going to bend the knees. So bend those knees. Arms in cactus. We're going to find an engagement through the inner thighs to inhale, bring us all the way up, arms reach up, and then bend the knees, sink down. Inhale, squeeze through the inner thighs to lift, and that exhale to sink it down. Inhale, squeeze in to lift. Exhale, feel a softening down. Inhale, squeeze to lift. Exhale, melt it down. One more time. Inhale, squeeze it in. Turn the toes forward. Fold down to the earth. Now inhale, find a halfway lift. We're going to bend the left knee, coming into kind of a ninja lunge position. Some of you might be able to slide your right foot a little bit further out, coming to the heel, so your toes are up to the sky. So it just depends on your body's ability here, your range of motion, and you're breathing into that, whatever that might be for you. Squeeze into those inner thighs. And now go ahead, we're going to lift back up, bending your right knee, letting your left leg stay straight. Maybe you're rolling to that left heel, toes up to the sky. But going where you can. And now let's again bring it back to the left leg. And back over to the right leg. And again, over to the left. From here, take your right hand back behind you. This might be it. And those of you that are kind of in the ninja lunge, you're staying in the ninja lunge and breathing. Yep. If you're in the squat, right hand can come behind. Left arm lifts you up into really, this is like a full-on wild thing. Yep, you could lift up onto your left, the left ball of your foot here. And bring it back down. And transition over to your right leg. Left hand comes behind. You could inhale, lift it up into that full variation of wild thing, up onto the ball of the right foot. Yes. And bring it on back down. And let's come back up to center. Hips lift up, inhale halfway, exhale, fold down. Head heavy, little yes, little no. Let it go. Inhale halfway, walk it on over to your left foot. Pivot all 10 toes to face forward for lizard lunge. Walk that left foot over to the left, hands inside of that left foot. Yep, let's bring that right knee down to the earth. And we're going to find those big circles here. So inhale, roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Hips push back. Exhale, back down to the sole of the foot. Bend the knee. Inhale, roll it open. Hips back. Exhale, knee bends. Inhale. Exhale. Just big circles here. And now go ahead and roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Left hand onto your left thigh. So those of you that already found like, oh yeah, my hips are pretty low, you could already come down onto your forearm. Then bending your knee, reaching your hand back for the ankle. Finding that twist open. Yep. And if you have a grip to that ankle, kick your foot into your hand to open your chest even more. Yes. Yes. Very nice. And if you have that connection, gently disconnect, back up onto both hands. Curl those right toes under. Inhale, left leg up and back. You can flip that dog over if you'd like. Maybe wheel is there and available for you. If not, that's okay. Circle that arm around. Get some nice range of motion. I like that column support there. That's very nice, Megan. I like it. And then go ahead and unflip. Left leg up to the sky. Left side, half pigeon, because I'm really not that cruel. Inhale, letting your heart lift up. Exhale, fold to the earth. I forgot to mention squeezing those legs back in. So once you get down here, pull that left upper leg bone back into its socket, the right forward, to really give yourself that sense of squaring the hips. Yep. Let your forehead touch down onto something. That inhale, just. The exhale, be. Letting go of that unnecessary gripping. You can stay right here, or if you want to grow this pose, you can crawl those hands in, bending that right knee, holding onto the ankle, maybe hooking the elbow around the ankle. Engage into those inner thighs as you lift your left arm up to the sky for balance and potentially binding those arms overhead. Squeeze into those inner thighs if you're finding the balance. And if you have that bind, gently release. Let's all crawl it on upright. And we're just going to rock on over to the left butt cheek, twisting open to the long edge of your mat, right knee and toes up to the sky. Yep, inhale those arms up to the sky. you're going to side bend over to your right leg, bending your left elbow, cupping the back of the head with your hand. Inhale, roll the heart open to the sky. Exhale, spiral it down to your right leg. Inhale, roll it open to the sky. Exhale, spiral it down. Inhale to roll it open. Exhale to spiral it down. One more time to inhale, roll it open. Exhale, spiral it down, hands to either side of your right leg. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Soften the heart out to your toes. Breathe into this stretch. Let each exhalation give you that gift of surrender. No need to grip here. A few more breaths to surrender into this pose. Let go. And now we're going to take that left hand, sweep it to the head of your mat. We're going to take that right arm, inhale, sweep it in front of you, coming into that stargazer pose. Exhale it down, twist it back over to the right leg. Inhale, lift up, stargazer. Exhale, twist it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale it down. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale to twist it down. Last time, inhale, lift. You're going to lower that right hand down up onto the ball of your right foot, left knee into your nose. Inhale, reach it back, twist that hip open. Exhale, step the left foot wide outside of your left hand. Right foot wide outside of the right hand, down to your squat. Hands to prayer, those elbows pressing into the knees pressing into the elbows. Broaden across those collarbones. And now you can stay right here or bring those hands down onto the earth for crow pose. Lifting up onto the tips of the toes, knees towards the armpits. Squeezing in through those inner thighs. And as you're squeezing into those inner thighs, that gives you some levity of your pelvis. So it's not as heavy weighing you down. Let those eyes gaze forward. If they're gazing to the earth, you're preparing to fall. You're not going to fall. Keep that squeezing in and then shoot the legs back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let go. Again, inhale. We're going to inhale, ripple forward to a high plank position and slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Take your hands, interlace them around behind your back. Pull your hands back to let your chest lift up away from the ground. And then reach your legs so far back that your legs just float right up off of the earth. And as you notice that inhale, feel a lift through your chest. And as you exhale, can you soften those shoulder blades down your back? That inhale, that lift through the chest. Exhale, soften the shoulder blades. One more inhale, exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Relax those arms down by your sides. Turn your head whichever way you want to and feel a true heaviness into the earth. And forehead back down onto the earth. Interlace your hands around behind your back again. So the interlaced grip that you have right now is probably your typical grip. So you have one pinky finger that's stacked on top. You're going to switch it so your other pinky finger ends up stacked on top. But it's the same deal. It's the same kind of interlacing. It just kind of... Oh, you did? Okay, cool. I saw you kind of confused. I was like, uh-oh, I'm just, making shit up. It's cool. We're going to pull those hands back, let your chest peel up, and then reach those legs so far back that they float up. Find that breath, that inhale to lift the chest up a little bit higher, and that exhale to soften the heart through the shoulders. Can you find that sense of ease? Yes, there's plenty of effort here, but there's also some ease. One more inhale and let it all go. Relax. Turn your head the opposite way of which it was the last time and really just surrender. And forehead down to the earth. We're going to bend both knees and hold on to both ankles, or one at a time if you need. If you're holding on to one ankle, the other forearm is propped up in front of you. We're going to peel the chest up away from the ground first and then kick the legs back. Find that inhale, feeling that lift of your heart. That exhale to feel the softening of your heart. That inhale to feel that lift. Exhale, that ease. Yep. Inhale and the ease. One more inhale and let it go. You can swish those feet side to side, keeping those knees bent. And then let those legs go. Let them stretch long. Give yourself again that surrendering into the earth. And second set or second side, holding on to both ankles or the other ankle. The chest peels up first, and then let those legs kick back. Feel that heart softening through the shoulders. And let it all go. Again, keeping the knees bent, swish those feet side to side. And then let those legs go. Let them stretch out long. Feel a heaviness to the earth. Feel that softening down. And bring that forehead back down onto the earth, hands by your ribs. Just like we did in the very beginning, a little baby cobra. Inhale, peel it up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower. Inhale, baby cobra, look left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, the hands, the chest, and the legs all lift. Exhale, those hands down, hips back to your heels. Curl it up, sitting up onto your heels. And we're all going to stand it up onto our knees here. So you're going to have your toes pointed back. Squeeze in through your inner thighs. And let's just start with one hand to the heart and one hand around behind the back, unless y'all know what we're up to when you feel comfortable with hands to prayer. We're going to take a deep breath in, and then exhale, rock back. Inhale to rock forward. Exhale to rock back. So the hand at the lower back, in case you need to be mindful of where your lower back is in space. If you're feeling good about it, hands can come to prayer. That exhale back. That inhale forward. If you still want that support from the lower back, switch your arms. Other hand to heart, other arm around behind your back. Yeah. That exhale to rock it back. That inhale to come forward. One more time, rock it back. Come on forward and then curl the toes under so your heels are a little bit higher up. We're going to take the right arm. Inhale, sweep it in front of you up to the sky. Exhale, it comes to either right side of sacrum or right heel. Left arm, inhale, just sweep it up to the sky. Inhale, lift your heart up to your hand. Exhale, soften your shoulder blades. Inhale, the heart reaches to your hand. Exhale, soften those shoulder blades. Inhale, lift, let your right hand release. Left hand comes back to either left side of sacrum or heel, and right arm up to the sky. Inhale, feel that lift, heart to hand. Exhale, soften the shoulder blades. Inhale, the heart to the hand. Exhale to soften. Inhale, release, lift all the way up. You can take your hands around behind your back, roll the shoulders back, pull the hands down. Some of you might feel comfortable reaching onto both heels. Go for it. That inhale to feel the lift of the heart to the sky. Exhale, softening the shoulder blades. 2 more breaths here. Last one. And then inhale those hands to your hips. Come on up. Point the toes back. Sit onto your heels. Hands to your thighs. Let your eyes close. Yes, we're just in a high heroes pose. Yep, and you can stay on the knees if you need. Just take a pause, a moment to connect back to your intention. What do you want to cultivate? And then we're going to just shift on over to one hip, swing those legs around to face the head of the mat. We're going to find a lovely little ab flow here before we lay the whole way down onto our backs. Inhale, let your arms reach up to the sky. You're going to exhale, curl down halfway, let your arms reach forward. And then inhale, dive to your toes, bring it up. Exhale, curl halfway. Inhale, dive to your toes and up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, dive it up. Exhale, curl. Inhale to dive. Exhale, curl. Inhale to dive. One more. Inhale as you dive forward, bend your knees, hug your arms underneath of your thighs, get your belly connected onto your thighs, and then walk your feet forward where you can, keeping your belly connected onto your thighs. Your forehead rests in towards your knees. Connecting into yourself. The winter season is so much about that intra-connectedness, tapping into you, yourself, and knowing yourself at every level. And gently release, curl it all the way down onto your back. Bend those knees, soles of the feet onto the earth. We're going to do a little wave up into our bridge. So your arms are going to lift all the way up over your head. The back of the hands touch the ground over your head. And then as we lower back down to the earth, the arms are going to lower down. So bring the hands back down to either side of you. Inhale, push the feet down, lift your hips up, lift your arms up as well as you come all the way up, back of the hands touch. Exhale, let it all lower down. Inhale, big wave, lifting up, back of the hands touch. Yep, exhale to lower it down. Perfect. Keep going. That inhale bringing you up. That exhale to lower you down. Beautiful. A few more. Yep, you can scoot forward if you've got something that you're hitting. Last time, arms overhead, and then lower down. Keep your hands down, but lift up into bridge pose. Interlace those hands beneath unless you're ready to venture into wheel. Some of you have already visited wheel, so you can get right in there. So lifting up, bridge or wheel. Inner thighs are the key to all of these poses. I don't know if you caught that or not yet. Keep talking about those dang inner thighs. They're kind of important, you know. Helps to keep us connected to what's called our deep front line. One more inhale, exhale, come on down. That deep front line is our core. Swish those knees side to side. And knees to the sky, hands overhead. Go for it. Lift up. Find your pose. Bridge or wheel. Inner thighs giving you vitality and strength to stay right here for 5 more breaths. If there's anything you want to do with your legs, maybe floating a leg up to the sky, rotating that ankle around, switching so the other leg can lift up, circling that ankle around. And then when you're done with your 5th exhale, come on down to the earth. Swish those knees side to side. And again, hands overhead, knees up and go up. Find your pose. Cultivate breath. Just be here in this pose, nowhere else to go. And come on, back down to earth. Swish those knees. You're welcome. Last one. Knees to the sky and do it. Find it. Tap into your breath. Just be here. What gripping can you let go of? Where don't you need to work right now that you are? Let go of that unnecessary energy exertion. And to earth. Swish those knees first. And Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands wherever you feel compelled to bring them. Maybe your belly, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Arms overhead, whatever you need. Connect into yourself. Appreciate this moment that you are giving yourself right now. And let those knees close like a book. Hug them into your chest. Circle those knees 3 times one way and 3 times the other way. And we're going to keep the knees hugged into the chest. Bring your chin in towards your chest, so your forehead's kind of hugged in towards your knees. And we're going to take an inhale. Reach the legs out where they can go and your arms overhead. Your legs could be angled up pretty high. It depends on where your lower back can take you. So really, we're just going to do one inhale here and then exhale, bring it in. So now you know where you can go. Inhale, legs where they can go. Exhale, gather it in. Inhale to reach it out. That exhale to gather it in. Yep. Inhale to reach. Exhale to gather. Inhale to reach. Exhale to gather. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, gather. Lower your head down to the earth. Little rock side to side. And legs straight up to the sky. Your hands could either be down to the earth to either side of you, or interlace your hands back by your ears, chin up to your chest, or your arms reaching beyond your legs. Point through the toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, let your right leg lower down and hover a few inches above the earth. Inhale, let it lift. Exhale, left leg lowers. Inhale, let it lift. Exhale, the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the left. That inhale to lift, exhale the right. Keep going. That exhale as you lower, belly button melts in towards your spine. There should be no space between your lower back and the earth right now. Keep going. A few more. One more time. Left leg lowers down, and then go ahead, hug those knees in. Whenever that happens, lower the head, little rock. And now let's take the right leg, cross it over top of your left leg like eagle legs, and let both knees drop on over to the left. Right arm reaches to the right. If it's too much to cross your legs this way, you don't have to. You can have your knees stacked on top of each other. Wringing that spine out, wringing the abs out. Where can you let go here in this pose? And bring it back over onto your back. Switch it around. Left leg over top of the right leg. Knees over to the right. Left arm to the left. And again, if the crossing of the legs is a little too much, keep your knees stacked. Totally fine. And again, where can you surrender? And bring it back over onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. You're going to stretch both legs just straight up to the sky. Bring your hands onto your belly. Let your eyes close. Let your knees feel a little soft so you feel the legs getting heavy towards the earth, towards the pelvis. And with that sense of heaviness, imagine you've got just a soccer ball circle above your legs, and you're going to trace that with both feet. So circling your legs 3 times one direction. Yep. And the opposite direction. And then pause in the middle. Point and flex your toes. Rotate your ankles around a little bit here. Allow your legs to open as wide as your torso. Bend those knees. Happy baby pose, reaching your hands for your feet. Get some nice length through the spine. Rock. Massage that back. And then release. Feet to the earth. Switch those knees side to side. Shavasana. I think everybody has an eye towel nearby. If you do not, let me know. I'm happy to grab one for you. Do you need one, Suzanne? Oh. Must have missed a few of you here in this row. Thank you. Yeah. Adjust your body, adjust your shoulders, adjust your legs. Then even as your legs are adjusted here, just kind of let your feet flop in and out and really just allow then your legs to stay flopped out, sending ease into the legs. Allowing your legs to rest. And sending ease into your pelvis. Allowing your pelvis to rest. Feeling your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back surrendering into the earth. Allowing your shoulders and your arms to rest. Allowing your neck and your head to soften. Allowing the jaw to relax. Feeling the eyes a little bit heavier into their sockets. Allowing your scalp to relax. And now that you've suggested ease in your body, that very subtle inhale moving in your mind, tell yourself just. And that exhale, be. That inhale, just. And the exhale, be. Just be here. If you notice your mind wander off into some other storyline, that noticing is practicing mindfulness. So well done. If and when you do notice, gently bring it back to that inhale, just, and the exhale, be. And I'll let y'all know in just a bit when we can start to come back to an upright position. Enjoy just being here. few more moments to just be here, giving yourself permission to rest. And before we start to invite movement back into the body, ask yourself, what do you want to cultivate? In this winter season, there's nothing to do except for gather your resources. And as that cultivation takes place, in the springtime, it'll be ready to burst forth into growth. So with that intention present in your mind and in your heart, deep in your breathing, bend those knees, hug them into the chest. Nice little circles here with the knees, 3 times one way and the opposite way. And let's rock it over to the left side. It's more of our quiet yin side. Your forehead turning down onto the ground, moving your left shoulder out of the way if you need to. The center of the forehead is a space to keep us connected to our truth, our insight, our internal awareness. Tapping into that very heavily during this season. And gently come all the way up, coming into a comfortable, upright, seated position for you. Hands resting to your knees. Feeling a subtle lift through the spine. And just tap into your breath. Notice the shift that has occurred. Appreciating the time that you've given yourself on your mat this morning. Inhale the arms to the sky, palms together, thumbs to the forehead for right thought, to the lips for honest speech, and thumbs to heart center, loving action. Let's seal it with one more Om. Inhale. Thank you all so much for being here. Namaste. Yay. Very well done, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any questions for me, let me know. I'll be around. Hey, Debbie. How are you? Good, how are you? Yeah, seriously.